Hey everyone, it's James with geometriccharts.com, March 6th, about 5:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got the 4-hour chart of Bitcoin. This is on the Bitfinex exchange, so BTC USD. First of all, video is not investment advice. Second of all, I think the market is just relieving some selling pressure with this move. I saw a pretty big influx of volume coming into the market. A portion of that volume is already coming out of the market toward the tail end of this. We can see some selling pressure, not only in Bitcoin, but in some of the alts across the board. And the momentum indicators are also looking like they're topping out on the bearish lines in the momentum. So momentum has been flowing downward for a very, very long time. I mean, ever since like the 20,000 top, it's just been like the same frequency over and over and over again. It's why I maintain my overall longer term bearish outlook on Bitcoin, because it's still reacting. And I think for Bitcoin to finally shake that, it's going to take a dramatic move for Bitcoin to get through that. And the problem is every time we get these little pumps, everyone says that's it. They put their flag in the sand and they're like, this market will never go lower. And to see that sentiment over and over and over and over again is just mind-boggling. Like, I remember when gold entered a multi-year bear market, and it was essentially forced by the our friends, the banking cartel, and everyone could only see downside. And I mean everyone. And still to this day, when gold makes a corrective move, everyone's always calling, or not everyone, but a large majority of people are calling for sub 1,000 gold. There is no way in the world we are going to see sub 1,000 gold anytime soon. I mean, it's going to be a very long time before that ever happens. So the point is that people got so shell-shocked by what I believe was a manufactured bear market in gold, in the commodities, not gold, but I mean, not only gold, but silver as well too, that no one could really see any light of day. But in this market, in Bitcoin and the crypto market in general, every time there's a pop, that's it. It's going to the moon. Sell everything. Sell your grandma. Put it all into crypto. You're going to become mega rich, and just a matter of like weeks or months, whatever the time horizon is. Most of these things are getting so crazy now that these analysts, these experts come out and they're like, yeah, it'll be 74,000 by tomorrow afternoon, and they just like put up a chart and just draw a crazy ass line, to the moon. But the point is that I still think Bitcoin is going to enter into a stage, in the same way I've talked about in my prior videos, that it's just going to be more stretched. Everything's going to go more horizontal. There's still going to be money to be made. It might be very difficult to catch these bottoms and tops perfectly, but it's just going to whip and churn and churn and churn. And that's pretty much what I'm seeing over and over and over again, with a declining momentum, essentially at the same frequency that I've been using since like almost the backside of the 20,000 top. So until that really gets broken, and I don't think that will get broken until Bitcoin really rises and stays above 4,500 on these exchanges across the board. If Bitcoin can do that and actually sustain trading and change the tide of the momentum as well, and that's why I talk about that volume actually coming in, sustained volume and injections, a nice inflow of buyers showing the true change in tide, which is yet to be seen at all. At least in my charts and what I've been tracking to follow Bitcoin, then I think we're just going to kind of reiterate the same pattern. Pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump, pumped up. Everyone's going to get happy. Everyone's going to get sad. Everyone's going to get happy. Just the same thing over and over and over again, which eventually this chaos will lead to a larger term opportunity, but I don't think it's over quite yet. So especially seeing the same thing over and over again, like a hamster in a wheel, expecting a different result as it runs through that wheel. So that's pretty much the analysis. I think, it's just, I wish there was more to add, but at the end of the day, when you look at this band, right, and I set this blue box out, I mean, I don't even know how long ago, months ago, this blue box was out here. We've literally just churned within this blue box. This was a very significant point, a very big energy coil in the past before the 20,000 top ever was ever developed, to where there were a lot of buyers and sellers at this level. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. A lot of buyers and sellers showing up, whipping the market back and forth. And I do not think this is the end of the Bitcoin bottom. I think we're probably going to travel to another blue box, and that's in the 2000s. But if Bitcoin can smash through that 4,500 zone, change the momentum, we could have something else cooking. But right now, I just keep seeing the same thing over and over again. So while on the short term, there's definitely some more upside as some of this basically selling wall is relieved. Like we had an avalanche, and now they're trying to come back up, sew it up, especially in the futures market and so forth. So there's going to be somewhat of an attempt upward, but I think it's going to not be enough yet. I don't think it's going to be enough. I think we have lower to go in Bitcoin, and this is just another one of the same pump and dumps that we've seen since the 20,000 top. So that's pretty much it. There's really nothing else. We're just kind of coiling around. We're not only within like this blue box, but even just this way horizontally. And I think, again, any move upward is not going to be sustained, at least based on what I've seen, because this move brought in some new buyers, brought in some new volume, and immediately it started dissipating as soon as it started happening. And that's something I've seen over and over and over and over again. So anyways, that's it for tonight. I'll do another video on Friday. If this keeps happening to where we're just kind of chopping back and forth, I may just do the videos on Monday and Friday, or something with more space, because I hate putting these videos out and sounding so redundant over and over and over again. And it's just tiresome, and I'm sure it is too for viewers as well. And I don't mean to do that, but I don't know what else. I don't know how else to describe the pig when all it does is just change its lipstick, and I'm trying to talk about something else, but it's still just a pig with lipstick. So it just the colors change. So except this one probably has a little hat with the sunflower on it as well. But anyways, so that's it for tonight. I hope you have a great day, great night. I do appreciate your time. I appreciate everyone's support. I do see the comments. I see people asking for like educational stuff. I don't have anything right now other than my geometric charts, where I post my chart analysis morning and night. I do my videos. I show my charts for not only Bitcoin, but like Ripple, XLM, NEO, IOTA, LTC, EOS, Ethereum, BCH, ADA as well. Those are just, I think I said IOTA as well. But so I try to follow a diverse selection of them. And then I also do like stocks, commodities, Forex as well. That's probably as educational as it gets right now. I'm hoping in the short term, near future, I should say, that I'll develop something that kind of explains like my method behind everything, because the way I look at these charts is just like energy, and it's that's all it is at the end of the day. It's just a depiction of energy between buyers and sellers in a marketplace. It's like if you went to a bidding war, it's like if you went to an auction house and you were able to essentially see the energy flow between buyers and sellers. That's what this chart is. So as energy gets hot, you obviously want to see momentum follow it, and you want to see that sustained. Otherwise, what you have is essentially someone who is, to put it this way, like a couch potato, getting up, trying to run a marathon. They're going to start out real strong, right? Because you get the adrenaline rush, you feel great, you see everyone else running, you're running, and what do you think is going to happen? I don't even think a quarter mile in, the couch potato is going to say like, holy crap, I am way out of my league. I need to stop, or I'm going to have a heart attack and pass out, or I'm going to end up vomiting. And in most times, especially if you're a runner or do anything that requires, exercise to that degree, you'll know that if someone just comes in off the bench and they've never worked out a day in their life, or they haven't done so in a very long time, they're not going to last very long. And that's essentially what Bitcoin is doing. It makes these runs, but Bitcoin's just a couch potato. And none of them have been sustained. And that's why I have these markers, and that's why I talk about the momentum and the volume and so forth. So I don't mean to go off on a tangent, but I think that's the best way to explain it, that Bitcoin's a couch potato and it's trying to run, it's getting excited, but it just can't sustain the run because it's, at the end of the day, a couch potato. So hopefully that makes sense to everyone. But anyways, that's it for the talking. I'll talk to everyone on Friday. Have a great night. Have a great day.